Hello, guys. How are you all doing today? I know it's been a long time, but I always think about you all. As I was thinking about what I would share with you all next, I was thinking about how lonely this stage would be. When I was in your stage, I was very lonely, especially during holidays, Valentine's Day, or birthdays. I would cry every time during this season. My advice would be do not think about how your partners would hang out with the other person. Try to think positive on how God would use this situation to soften his heart. After a long months of trying to figure out why God did this to me or why my husband's so cruel to me and getting mad at God, those are my anger stage, okay? God finally humbled me. He revealed my flaws and I discovered a deeper connection with Him. I had a life changing moment when God showed me my fault and shortcomings as a wife. I realized I had not fulfilled my role as He had ordained me. But what really opened my eyes was when God revealed my husband's perspective to me. I finally understood why he was so upset with me. This newfound understanding paved the way for genuine communication with God. I asked Him, if you ever restore my marriage, what should I do? And so my journey began. It wasn't easy. I wish I could say it's easy, but it's not. And I didn't change overnight. There were times when I still hardened my heart to God, but slowly I started reading my Bible and God opened my eyes. Amen. On Valentine's Day, I learned to spend quality time with God and He became my Valentine. On my birthday, I made a wish asking God to restore my marriage. With each passing day, I drew closer to God, talking to Him, complaining to Him, crying to Him, and eventually He became my best friend. Our bond is unbreakable. I've got His back and He has got mine. I defend His name even when I am upset, and He always defends me. It's incredible how close you can feel to someone you've never met in person, yet His presence is palpable everywhere. This experience has taught me that even in the darkest moment, God is always near, waiting to transform our lives and relationships. Amen. As God drew me closer, He ignited a desire in my heart to reconcile with my husband. However, through our separation, I discovered a profound truth. God became my husband. I learned to rely on Him, and my loneliness began to fade. Before our separation, my relationship with God was conditional, dependent on how my husband treated me. I idolized my husband, seeking comfort, guidance, and provision from Him instead of God. But now I've come to realize that God is my true husband. As Isaiah 54 verse 5 said, "For your Creator will be your husband, the Lord of heaven's army in His name." Amen. Through this experience, I've learned to depend on God. I start each day by asking Him if I had any dreams or revelation during the night. Amazingly, He often reveals my dreams to me and interprets their meaning. Throughout the day, I listen to sermons, praise and worship music, or the audio Bible, hoping to hear God's voice and never give a chance the enemy speaking in my ears. Even during like dishes or driving, I seek His presence and guidance. In the evening, I take walks with God, sharing my thoughts and feelings with Him. He revealed profound insight to me, including the purpose behind the challenges in my marriage. This journey has transformed my relationship with God, and I've come to understand that He is my ultimate husband, a provider. And the deeper I seek God, the more intimately I know Him. And the more I know Him, the more connected I feel to His presence. From dawn till dusk, I converse with God, sharing my joys and struggles. through this journey, I've gained unwavering confidence that my trials are not His will, but rather opportunities for growth. As I seek God, I feel closer to Him. I talk to Him throughout the day, sharing my thoughts and feelings. Even though I face pain and struggles, I'm grateful for the lessons learned. And I still hope to reconcile with my husband, but I found peace in God no matter what happened. Know that God is for you, not against you. Amen. In Romans chapter 8, verse 31, it says, "What then shall we say in response to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us?" Amen. His thoughts towards you are countless, like the sand on the seashore. In Psalm 139, verse 17 to 18, you will see that He desires to give you a beautiful marriage, not one filled with abuse or pain. God's timing is perfect, guys, and His plans are always for reconciliation. In Matthew chapter 19, verse 4 to 6, haven't you read, Jesus replied, that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female and said, "For this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh, so they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God joined together, let no man separate." Amen. However, God will not send your prodigals back to you without transformation, either in them or in you. Marriage can be challenging, requiring sacrifice and flexibility. Some days you may need to give more than 50% to make it work. If your prodigals have not returned yet, consider it as a protection from the Lord. Thank Him for the journey, the pain, and the lesson learned. God does not allow you to go through a difficult situation without a purpose. Once He brings restoration to your marriage, you will appreciate the beauty of it even more. I pray that God will restore your marriage, and may His peace, hope, and love be with you all. For God said, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Amen. Jeremiah 29:11. I love you all. I'll be back soon. Bye, guys.